So first of all, we are going to discuss the company Utires, or Utires, how we call me. And this company is the number one, at the moment, number one company in the United States who's selling used tires online. So it's company number one. But it's not always be the case. And let's quickly discuss how it was before Odoo. So before Odoo, you can see some historical pictures we have requested from clients to send to us. So on the left side, you can see one of the co-founders of this company who is sitting on a batch of used tires. They just unloaded from the truck and thinking how to fit all these batches of tires to their really tiny warehouse. At that time, it was like 150 meters. So you can see it's super small box with small shelves and wooden panels. So it's really small, and you can look at the quality of the picture. It was taken by phone many years ago, so the quality is it's a little blurry. So it just proves that quality was bad at time when phones made some shitty photos. So it was almost 10 years ago. So and now you can see where they are at the moment. So it's just one of their warehouses, only one out of 5, probably the biggest one. And you can see different zones, how they grew up for this, from this time, together with us, with Odoo as a technology, etc. So there are different zones, receptions, incoming shipments, and picking zone, etc. So we can discuss it in details less. On top of their business, to just selling used tires, they also providing different levels of car maintenance, oil change, filter change, repairment for tires, changing glasses, tuning of the cars, and sound tuning, etc. So a lot of additional services on top of just working with tires. So and let's discuss on challenges they have at least 10 years ago when they first came to us. So the first one is they used too many different tools at that moment. So it's like common thing for many companies. So like Trello, spreadsheets, Airtables, etc. So different software here and there, and it was not organized. So they have no vendors or IT departments. As many product owners and business owners here, you understand that you're doing a lot of things by yourself. And in this case, it's not an exception here. So they did a lot, and they have now a dedicated IT department. So they have no WMS and inventory management solution. So like order picking and sorting out, it took too long. They can't grow. And no ready solutions for such a unique business. I can explain the unique parts of the business later. So, but you can imagine, so when you're selling something used, you have a lot of things to do to check before sending it to the clients to provide the guarantee and level of quality. So it's not a standard one. So and of course a lack of finance management software at this time for sure. So the client did a great job at the time. So they be prepared, but they were stuck without a proper system. And the new system needs to be flexible and scalable enough to support them growing from 20 employees to hundreds, like 100, 200, 300, without limits. And you probably already know, spoilers ahead, it's because of Odoo and VentorTech, our team, so who helps them to integrate this beautiful software for their company. So let's start to discuss quickly on strategic level what have been done here for them. So first of all, we are running a discovery phase. So everything is starting from the analysis. And so we collect all the requirements and pain points of the business and put it on paper. We are developing diagrams and for all the business processes here and discuss how to improve them. So we see the gaps. Then we started building a solution roadmap, how we're going to move forward with the solution. So the priority phases, we need to prioritize all of them and how we are going to deliver them, one by one. So also we spend a lot of time for analysis and clean up the data catalog, because you can imagine you have 20 same brand like Michelin tires but they're completely different. So it's different sizes, different treads. So some of them are damaged, some are not. So you have absolutely the same visual tires, but it's different SKUs, and it's one of the tricky things. So we did an analysis of all external software and also the hardware they planning to use, and put everything on paper to build a strategy to move forward. So the main pain point was the inventory, because they lose money not delivering orders in time, and they not be able to hire a lot of people to manage this, because it's quite expensive in the United States to hire people. They're looking for inventory optimization. So we did a warehouse map. We did an inventory topology. That means we write the map. We understand the names. We suggest them the names, the aisles, so the zones, the distance between shelves, etc. So we discuss with them. So we made an order analysis, like ABC analysis, X, Y, Z, so to see which items are selling better than other, to prioritize them. So we suggested to go with the device software and hardware integration like Ventor Pro application for handheld devices to pick up items faster compared to just normal order-to-order picking. And we started with building the optimal route on these maps that we built for them. So another solution is after printing shipping labels. So because used tires are quite big, it's really complex to pick them one by one. You need to take it into the big cart and all the time move to the sorting zone. But at the end of the day, you have like hundreds of used tires in the same location. It's really hard to recognize orders because you can clients can order one tire, set of two, set of four, or many tires. So it depends. So there are a lot of like sets of two or just one selling point. So that's the case. And we developed a solution to be able to print the labels right at the time when they're picking the tire. So immediately when they grab the item from the shelf, they get the label on the belt printer out there, so and clicking and sticking it on the tire. So by the end of the sorting, you have all the different things with different marks to easily recognize sets of different tires and save time on sorting. So we managed to save 3 hours per day just for the sorting item processes. So quick items inserter. So the biggest challenge for selling used tires, when you're buying it, so you're buying a container. You don't know exactly for 100% which tires are inside the container. So you never know it's for sure. So you can know about the quality more or less, but you never know. That means that all the time you have a new incoming shipment, you need to insert all this from scratch. So you never know what you are going to receive. You are not like usually checking line by line with the list what you are going to receive. You need to create it. And moreover, you need to clean up the tire. You need to check if it was it damaged or not. You need to make a repairment. You need to pass through the quality control and then move it to the shelves. So that's, we built a special wizard for them to speed up this process. And so within 1 day, a big container with 5,000 used tires that's incoming into the warehouse, they will be able to process more and more, so in different warehouses. So marketplace integration. So they extremely sell online on eBay, Walmart, and Magento. So their own web shop. So at that time, Odoo website was not capable to work with such huge amount of orders. So and also they have platforms where they need to sell. If you have many platforms, you will be able to get more money from different platforms and different marketplace. We did like 3 integrations, super robust, super good one, and scalable one. And since there, for 8 years, they're using the same solution. And so with 10 times more orders per day. So that's, it's still working just fine. Next one, interactive warehouse map. So you can imagine how big the warehouse should be. It's literally like 5, 7, or 9 shelves in high, so different heights. So it has a chaotic warehouse. That means that you can put the tire at any place you can find it. But to find it, you need to spend a lot of time. So everything is black, everything is big. So everything you can see on this image. So you see no empty space here, but there are some of them. An interactive map helping to highlight where some available spots are available to grab the item and make a put away of this. So it's also saving a lot of time to find a needed place and putting these tires and help to decrease the picking time in the warehouse for the put away processes and for the picking as well. And small things also like bin management. You should be able to quickly rearrange different brands, different tires between shelves in really huge warehouse. So we did the implementation of internal transfer with different tricks to make it possible. Also omnichannel management. At that time, no integration with WhatsApp or Telegram or something like that. We did everything for them. So to get the notification in a chat, so how to move forward and get like information, update information about the statuses, etc. So we did like constantly performance management with Odoo, so tracking all the bottlenecks in terms of performance to growing up together with the software. And we're always looking for a bottlenecks and constant improvements here and there overall, because we like spending 2 years to organize everything, and then we just repeat the process one and one again for all new warehouses they have. And that's helped us to scaling made easy. So that means that when clients go to us and asking about, we are going to open another warehouse, another big one, it's easy for us to start the same process on a next one. So that's as simple as that, because we know all the processes. It's easy to reproduce one more time again and again. So let's compare how it was. So the business performance between like extensive years of working together. So, and 6 years ago, it was like set of different software, 12 employees in one warehouse, one shop. Right now, it's a single Odoo ERP system, plus connection to the marketplaces. They have 300 employees and they're growing, and then have 5 big warehouses, 15 shops, and unlimited shops under their franchise all around the States. So they grow up from 15,000 square feet to 200,000 square feet, and from 10K of SKUs to 200,000 SKUs. So they started from 100, 200 orders per day, and now it's 2,000, 3,000 orders per day. They double sales compared to the last year, so we made the calculation for this year and prediction. So it's already, we are going like twice more. We are going to get twice more in this year. And revenue overall, it was multiplied by 40 for all these times, with all this team. So that's, from my point of view, just proving that Odoo can be used as a good framework to scale a real small business to big MMC team, so who is growing, and still they have a goals for the next years to be like 4 times more. So in next 2 years. So when we see still the potential to grow with Odoo and help them to be there. So that's really nice that you have options to go with pure Odoo, for example, and not making a lot of customizations, or you can do these customizations. And we just prove that you can use custom system to scale up the bigger team. That it is. So unfortunately, the client, so they're located in the United States, they will not be able to visit us today, but they record the video of us. So I hope we will see it at the moment. So let's connect, and I hope everyone will hearing the sound. So let's check.
Vladimir here. I'm the founder of United Tires. I want to say thank you to VentorTech for all the great work throughout the years. It was quite a journey. Definitely would recommend for warehouse optimization, business processes automation. Very reputable and great team to work with. You will find the knowledge and expertise you need for your business. Thank you, VentorTech.
This is it for now, so it's more like strategy explanation, so without the details. If you want to know the details of this project, we can discuss it later. So right now you can connect with me on LinkedIn, And also, all the visitors here can get a discount, 50% discount for the Ventor Pro, the application that this company and many other companies is using for optimization of their warehouse processes that we developed for handheld devices. So thank you very much, and yeah, I'm ready for your questions.
All right, thank you for the great presentation. Is it on? The first question is, what was the approach to engage this client and how did they find you?
So it was almost 10 years ago. As far as I remember, they find that we started to build expertise in inventory management and in logistics as well. And we also developed this application, just released at that time. At the time, there are no barcode interface or something similar in Odoo. So we were actually the first company who developed this logistics solution. And they found that, okay, Odoo as a platform is really good for them, and but they really believe that they need to have a handheld devices in the industry. And we provided them these devices and software for this. We onboarded them with these handheld devices and Odoo, and starting to grow slowly. I think the products help us, yeah.
Right. Is discovery a valuable phase for the very beginning, and what was the process of the discovery for such a complicated client?
So it's actually a really huge question, so I think it's better to discuss individually, but I truly believe that all good partners, Odoo partners all around the world, doing analysis phase or discovery phase or ROI phase, how Odoo calls this. So you need to analyze real gaps between the system and what clients want to achieve, and then trying to bring it with as less custom code as possible. Of course, if they want to invest for some processes, it's okay to go with them, but still keeping the system simple and moving forward. And for this, we need to make this phase to prove some and save some money for the clients. So we're just showing and discussing with them, so what they're trying to achieve and what is the really good one and what is we can skip or postpone for next phases. That's the purpose of discovery phase, to find the balance in the customizations and pure Odoo implementation.
Right. Did you focus solely on the Odoo implementation, or were you also involved in improving and optimizing warehouse management processes?
So we are a classical Odoo partner who's doing a lot implementation on Odoo, mostly for MMC projects, but also we are working with a SME project as well. So we are helping clients with basic things like setting warehouse, etc. But we also working with reliable partners, local partners here and there all around the world, because our projects are everywhere. So mostly in the United States, but also in Europe, in Australia, and in Asia as well. So we are always like open to work with logistic expert, local one. So to bring it on board and discuss, is it definitely a decent solution that we developed, or they can review it and suggest us how to improve our knowledge even better. So yeah.
For how long did this implementation project take, and what was the team size involved from the client side?
So at the very beginning, it was like 2 analysts and developer, and the hard implementation. So it was like up to maybe 10 people, so who is working constantly. So now it's in support stage. Plus, we are doing here and there additional things like connecting new marketplaces for them, opening new warehouses. It's pretty much the same we did, just with a small amount of time. And yeah, overall it was like 10 years and 8 years, but it's not doing Odoo all the time. So we went live within 1 year for such a big clients at that time. It was super fast, and just slowly adding here and there additional features they wanted to see, and implementation integration to first of all focus on getting more revenue from the market. And they started out of nowhere, and right now they're #1 online selling used tires business in the United States. If you're #1 in the United States, it talks itself.
Are you planning some other fields to start and create some products?
So we have different types of products, but we are not focusing on developing a lot of products. We are focusing on small amount in industry related to logistic, printing, handheld devices, inventory management, optimization, sales and purchase, so and automation, so routing optimization to pick faster and save time for this. So and also integration, hardware and software. So you can find our products on official Odoo app store. So that can help even not working with us, but just buying our products and use it for your business with your local partner. So that's again, we are not focusing to make a lot of products. We are focusing on quality first.
Right. Is the visualization of a warehouse directly in the rebuild inventory app, or is this a dedicated module?
It's a dedicated model, so you need to see it on a big screen, like TV, huge TV. They have probably 5 TV on between the aisles. So on everyone in the warehouse who is doing the put away or who is doing picking, they can quickly check what is available at the moment. So all the time on a real big screen. So it's like additional development with the software, but it's connected to Odoo, of course. We need to understand the what is happening inside the locations and just bring its visual picture for better understanding. Everyone, even seasonal working who is working in the warehouse and summertime, for example, can understand what is empty, what is not, without big knowledge in the system.
All right. How do you manage to do this kind of stuff internally? I think this is the last question. It might not be typed fully.
So can you repeat once again? So what?
All it is written is, how do you manage to do this kind of stuff internally?
So we are growing together with our clients. So we are focusing on a long-term relationship with clients. So it's helped us to grow together, and it also helps them to be fully onboarded with Odoo software. So now when they're thinking about migration for newest version or thinking about new software, the first name came into the mind is Odoo. Again, we are going with Odoo, so we want to migrate with Odoo, we want to grow with Odoo. So we're helping clients to be onboarded with this software and in growing together with them. So we started with a small team and then adding more and more people, adding more knowledge, and more clients came to us because of our deep knowledge in hardware, software integration, technical skills, and inventory and supply chain knowledge. So it's helped us to grow up. Now we have 80 people, so quite big for the partner. So when we already help for big companies. Yeah.
All right. So far that is all the questions from the panel. So I believe we can start here. Thank you for the presentation.
Thank you. Thank you very much.